Hi everyone, I'm Lucy, your English teacher today. Before we dive into our lesson, I have a fun conversation for you to listen to. It's about a silly phrase that involves a potato, but not the kind you eat. I think you'll find it quite funny and interesting. Pay close attention to how they use some unique words. Okay, let's start.
Hey, Mia, I've got a fun little phrase for you today. Couch potato. Ever heard of it?
Couch potato? That sounds like something you'd find in the vegetable section at the grocery store. What does it mean, Dad? Is it a potato that's comfy on the couch?
Well, if there were a potato that preferred binge-watching TV shows over being mashed, that would be it. But seriously, it's a term for someone who spends way too much time sitting on the couch, usually watching TV, and not doing much else.
Oh, so like when I watch cartoons for hours and barely move, except to reach for the snacks?
Bingo! You'd be the ultimate couch potato in that scenario. But don't worry, you're not sprouting any eyes or turning into a tuber just yet.
Good. I wouldn't want to start looking like a potato. But why a potato, though? Why not a couch banana or something more fun?
A potato just sits there, kind of like how someone might sit on the couch all day doing nothing. Bananas, on the other hand, are a little more energetic. They've got appeal.
Oh, Dad, that's such a dad joke. But I get it now. So if someone's a couch potato, they're not really doing much of anything, right?
Exactly. They're just lounging around, letting the world go by. It's like becoming a permanent fixture on the couch, maybe even growing roots.
I can totally picture you turning into a big potato. But what if someone enjoys being a couch potato? Is it really that bad?
Well, enjoying some TV time is fine, but if all you do is lounge around, you might start missing out on fun stuff, like playing outside, going on adventures, or even just stretching your legs. Plus, too much couch time might make you as round as a potato.
Oh no, I don't want to roll around like a giant potato. But what can I do to avoid it?
Well, to avoid rolling into the next room, you can mix things up. Watch a show, then maybe go ride your bike or challenge me to a game. How about we make a deal? Every hour of TV gets followed by 15 minutes of something active. And I promise not to turn into a potato either.
Deal. But Dad, what if I want to be a super couch potato on weekends? Like, what if I want to marathon all my favorite shows?
The weekend marathon dilemma. Here's what you do. Plan a couch potato extravaganza with breaks in between. You can be a baked potato when you're watching, and then a roasted potato when you take a break to do something fun, like jumping on the trampoline or having a dance party.
I love it. I'll be the most active potato ever. We could even invent different types of potatoes for each activity.
Now you're talking. We could have smashed potato for trampoline time and curly fry for dance moves. The possibilities are endless, and they'll keep us both from turning into couch cushions ourselves.
I can't wait to tell my friends about all these different potato types. Thanks, Dad, for making this so fun. I'm definitely not going to be a boring old couch potato now.
That's my girl. Just remember, life's about balance. Enjoy your shows, but keep moving too. And hey, I'm always here to join in on the fun, whether it's watching a show or inventing new potato activities.
I'll hold you to that, Dad. Now how about we start with a little roasted potato walk outside?
Sounds like a plan. Let's go before we start sprouting on this couch.
Hi there everyone, I'm Lucy, your English teacher for today. I hope you enjoyed that fun conversation between George and Mia. They always have the most interesting chats, don't they? Now, let's take a closer look at some of the words and phrases they used. We'll learn what they mean and how you can use them too. First, let's talk about the verb binge watch. Remember when George said, if there were a potato that preferred binge-watching TV shows? This is a fun word. Binge watch means to watch many episodes of a TV show one after another without stopping. For example, imagine it's Saturday and you love watching your favorite cartoon. You don't just watch one episode, you watch 5 or 6 in a row. That's binge watching. Here's how you might use it. I binge watched my favorite cartoon last weekend. We can binge watch movies at the sleepover. So, next time you have a lazy day, you can say you're planning to binge watch your favorite shows. Next, let's look at the noun marathon. Mia asked, what if I want to marathon all my favorite shows? Here, marathon isn't talking about a race where people run a long distance. In this context, marathon means watching a lot of something, like movies or TV shows back to back. Think of it like this. A marathon is usually a long race, right? So, a TV marathon is like watching TV for a long time without a break. You could say, we had a movie marathon with all the superhero films. Let's have a cartoon marathon this afternoon. It's a fun way to say you're watching lots of something in one go. Now, how about the phrase couch potato? This one's really funny. George explains it well when he says it's for someone who spends too much time sitting on the couch watching TV. Imagine a potato just sitting there doing nothing. That's where the idea comes from. So if someone says, you're being a couch potato, they mean you're not moving much and maybe watching too much TV. Here are some ways to use it. Don't be a couch potato, let's go play outside. My brother was a couch potato all weekend. It's a fun way to remind someone to get up and be active. Lastly, let's talk about a common prepositional verb phrase, turn into. George uses this when he says, you might start turning into a potato. The phrase turn into means to change from one thing to another. It's like a magical transformation. For example, if it's cloudy and then starts raining, you can say, the weather turned into rain. Or if a caterpillar changes to a butterfly, you might say, the caterpillar turned into a butterfly. Some sentences could be, the ice turned into water when it melted. Our calm day turned into a big adventure. Isn't that interesting? Words can be like magic, changing how we see things. All right, students, now you know a little more about these words and phrases. Next time you're watching TV or chatting with your friends, see if you can use some of them. Remember, language is all about having fun and expressing yourself. Great job today, everyone. See you in the next lesson.